Accounting in Tally ERP9. Accounting or bookkeeping is an important aspect of running a business successfully. Tally ERP9 provides simple to use accounting features that enables us to record business transactions easily. Accounting features. We can able to record transaction necessary for our business by creating and maintaining masters, vouchers and generating reports. Tally ERP9 enables us to perform and manage all the major accounting operations in our business, such as bookkeeping of all the transactions including creating and maintaining invoices, maintaining bill-wise payment informations, managing cost and profit centers, implementing statutory and interest calculations, processing transactions for banking including check management and reconciliation, viewing balance sheet and profit and loss account. Now accounts info. The term accounts info in Tally refers to feed information needed for maintaining books of accounts of a company. This has been broadly classified into two heads, that is groups and ledgers. Like opening ledger folios in manual accounting, we has to create all the necessary ledger accounts before entering vouchers. Every ledger must get associated with a group, which consists of disclosed information such as assets, liabilities, incomes and expenditures. Next one, we are going to learn about groups. Group is a common head meant for disclosing total of like nature ledger balance, either in balance sheet or in profit and loss account. We must realize that groups are purely meant for display and not for posting any vouchers directly under them. By default, Tally has 28 predefined groups based on GAAP. It means Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. Under this groups topic, we are going to learn about primary and subgroups, display of groups, group creation, alteration of groups, deletion of groups. Now we are going to see about primary and subgroups. Tally has the facility to describe groups as primary and subgroups. To control the total of primary groups, it will be directly disclosed, whereas total of subgroups will get clubbed with their primary groups. Example, sundry debtor is a subgroup placed under a primary group current asset. Out of 28 groups, 15 are primary. Okay, I already told, right? There are 28 predefined groups based on GAAP, that is Generally Accepted Accounting Principle. Out of this 28 predefined groups, 15 groups are primary. Now let us see the group. Now I am opening Tally. I am creating the company under the name Groups and Ledgers. So I have created the company in the name of Groups and Ledgers. Now you can see in the reports under the balance sheet, there are primary groups and subgroups. The capital account, loans and liabilities, current liabilities, current assets are those primary groups, and this closing stock, cash in hand are called subgroups. Now in the profit and loss account, there is no groups in this. For this I am creating a ledger. Okay, for example, sales under sales account and purchase under purchase account. So now you can able to see the groups in the profit and loss account. So the sales and the purchase account are the primary groups. Next one is display of groups. Since Tally has 28 predefined groups, the need to create groups will exist rarely. So, the user must know to display available groups and its properties. To display the properties of a group, choose this option from the gateway. Go to Accounts Info. Under Groups, under Single Group, Display, select the name of the group. For example, bank account. So you can able to see the name as bank account, and under the group it is in current asset. Okay, and the next one is bank OD account. So bank OD is a name and it is under the loans and liabilities group. Right from March 2010, we can avail reducing table facility. When we type a letter, Tally automatically reduces the list only to the name that has typed letter in it. Example B. If you type B means it will show the groups which is containing letter B. Okay. So the typed letter need not to be in the beginning of the name. They may be in the mid or end of the names. The next one is group creation. There are situations which necessitates further classification of existing groups or new groups whose name and the total have to be disclosed directly. Tally has the facility to create a new group and define it as primary, or to place it as a subgroup under any of the 28 predefined groups. Now we are going to see about the creation of subgroups. Okay, go to Accounts Info, Groups, and through this we can able to create the subgroups. This helps to classify an existing predefined groups into subgroups. Example, classification of sales account group into taxable sales and non-taxable sales. So by creating the group as taxable sales under the sales account and non-taxable sales will also comes under sales account. Before that, we have to know the name which mentions the full name of the desired group, and alias, it means the space to put secondary name or the short name by which groups can be easily selected. While trying to select a group, alias name will also get added in the list. So it must be given only when it is meaningful or when it is required. And this under, it is selected to predefine the group which is to be classified further. Okay, the next one is subledger. The next one is subledger. When we set yes, the Tally will display only control total of this group without the second level details such as total of subgroups, balance of ledgers. By default, Tally will give no to sundry creditors and sundry debtors groups so as to restrict length of the trial balance. The next one is net debit or credit balance for reporting. To net off or the debit or credit balance, it slow the single balance according to the nature of this group. The next one is used of calculation. If you set yes in this fields to avail the automated tax calculation facility for the ledgers associated with this group. And the next one is method to allocate. Leave as it is. Let us discuss it later. After creating this, we can able to track the taxable and non-taxable sales separately and both sales collectively as well. However, profit and loss account will reflect total of this two under the sales account group. And the next one is creation of primary group. In order to create a primary group, select primary in the under field and select the nature of groups. Primary option would be the first one in the list of the groups. Okay. For example, I am creating creditors. creditors North India, and it should be a primary group. Okay, and this is the liabilities. It is the liabilities for the business, and I also create creditors South India. It is a primary group, and the nature of group is liabilities. Like this we can able to create the primary groups. After that we can able to create the subgroups also. Example, Tamil Nadu creditors, it will be under the creditors South India. Okay, and then Kerala creditors, and they are also under the group creditors South India. So this creditors South India will act as a liabilities in the balance sheet. And the next one is Jammu creditors. They are the creditors in the North India. It helps us to classify the creditors based on the zonal wise. So likewise we have to create the groups. And then next one is alteration of groups. Alter option is available in groups menu. We can alter properties of the group, but Tally restricts the rights of altering the parents or the predefined groups. We can alter any properties of the predefined groups other than the field under. The control will not come to this field while in altering any of the predefined groups. The user-defined groups may have alterations in any of its field without any conditions. We can able to alter, suppose Jammu creditors. I have created wrongly, means I can able to alter this as Jammu and Kashmir creditors. I can able to alter this groups. And the next one is deletion of groups. We cannot delete any of the predefined groups, but we have the liberty to delete the groups we have created. And it is the steps to delete user defined groups are through accounts info, groups, alter. I have entered Jammu and Kashmir, right? I will delete through by pressing Alt plus D. By giving yes confirmation, the group will be deleted. Okay. Now we are going to learn about ledger. The term ledger refers to allocation of certain folio or space for each homogeneous natured accounting items based on its behavior. For example, spending 10 rupees to buy a pen and the same 10 rupees to buy a coffee will have different behavioral effect. So these should be classified as printing and stationery and refreshments respectively. Hence, ledgers are meant for classification, summarization, and interpretation of accounts. This includes posting vouchers on the relevant side, balancing both sides, and disclosing the balance in financial statements. So, before or during the voucher entry, we have to create necessary ledgers and associate them with appropriate groups. In this ledger, we are going to learn about ledger creation, display of ledger, alteration of ledger, deletion of ledger, and the multiple ledgers. Now let us see ledger creation. We have already opened the company in the name of groups and ledgers. So we can reach the following through the accounts info, ledger, and the create single ledger, or else we can came here by pressing ALC. Okay, it is the shortcut. A for accounting info, L for ledgers, C for create. By this we can able to create the ledger. This name and alias name already we have explained in the group creation, and the term under, it helps to know about the appropriate group from the pop-up list. Okay, for example, I am creating sales. We have already created. If we have already created means the tally will shows that the name already exists. It will show the pop-up message. So we will create some other thing, Mr. XYZ under sundry creditors. Okay, like this we have to create the ledger account. You can also see the mailing details, right? This is the space for address, tax numbers, and contact details that will be used in invoice and other correspondence generated from tally. Now the next one is display of ledger. We can able to view the properties of any ledger through the accounts info, ledger, single ledger, display. This option is only to show the properties. The page up and down keys will help us to view the next and previous ledgers. See, now I am giving page down. Automatically the ledgers are changing. Now I am giving page up. So like this we can able to change the ledger. Next one is alteration of ledger. So the ledger alteration is possible through the same way like we done in the group creation. Accounts info, ledger, single ledger, and alter. If I want to change this means, suppose I want to change this as Mr. ABC as sundry creditors, it will automatically change. And I want to change this as sales into taxable sales, means it will automatically alter. And the next one is deletion of ledger. While in alteration mode, like what we have seen earlier, if we press Alt plus D means we can able to delete the ledger. If you give the yes, the ledger will be deleted. The next one is multiple ledger. The option to handle more ledger at a time. This helps to create, display, and alter more ledger at the stretch. Now let us see the creation of multiple ledger. Through accounts info, ledger, go to multiple ledger and click the create. Okay, you can able to create the multiple ledger at a time. Example, I am creating indirect expenses. Okay, under indirect expenses, bank charges, sorry, it will be under indirect expenses. Next one is traveling, advertisement, So likewise, simultaneously we can create the multiple ledger at a time. So for the display of multiple ledger, we can go to the display option, and then we can already we have created the indirect expenses. Like by clicking the indirect expenses, we can able to see the list of ledgers we have created under the indirect expenses. Likewise, we can also alter the multiple ledger. This helps us to check the basic properties of ledger fall under the single group and to alter it. But the tally restricts the option of deleting multiple ledger because of its serious consequences. This multiple ledger option can also be used to handle all the ledgers irrespective of their groups. This will help to have a bird's eye view on the accounting structure of a business. Selecting all items from the multiple ledger will lead to the screen shown like this. Okay. Whatever ledger we have created will show like this. We can able to alter this. Suppose I want to change the bank charges as direct expenses, means we can able to change this, or else we can change the nature of the ledger. So likewise, we can alter the multiple ledger. Now I am going to work out a model sum for your reference. Create a company by the name accounts info with your register number. Okay. Create the following ledger by using the appropriate option. We have to create the ledger like this. First we have to create the ledger one by one, and then we have to create the ledger simultaneously, okay, in the groups. Now I am opening Tally, create company. I am changing my default path. I have copied the path and paste it here. Name as accounts info P12345. Okay. If you want to fill this details, means you can also fill this details. So the company has been created. Okay. For my reference, I have the sum in this side. Entering into accounts info through the ledger, I am going to create the single ledger. Okay. What is the first one? The first one is land and building under the fixed asset. Okay. Land and building under the fixed asset. If it is having the opening balance, means we have to enter the opening balance. Here we are just creating a ledger only, no need to enter any opening balance. Next one is 2.5% GST sales. 2.5% GST sales. Under the sales will come under sales account, right? Sales account. And the next one is ICICI bank account under the bank account. ICICI bank account. Under the bank account, if you are having the account number IFSC code means you have to mention here. Okay, we have created the single ledger. You can able to see by using the display option, and you can also alter by using the alter option. Okay, and the next one is create the following indirect expenses ledger at a time. At the time we have to create the indirect expenses. Okay, so we have to go to the multiple ledger, create, under the group indirect expenses. Here we can able to create the ledgers easily. What are those ledgers? Audit fees, salaries, vehicle maintenance, traveling expenses. Okay, the first one is audit fees. Audit fees, if it is having opening balance means we have to mention here. Next one is salaries, vehicle maintenance, salaries, vehicle maintenance, and the last one is traveling expenses. So by giving yes, the multi ledger is created. Okay, in the single ledger also you can able to see the ledgers which is created in the multiple ledger. See, under vehicle maintenance you can able to see, right, indirect expenses. So this is how we have to create the ledgers. Thank you. Next we are going to learn about chart of accounts and incorporating opening balance. In the chart of accounts, we came to know that all the ledgers along with respective groups and balances. For going to the charts of accounts, we have to first go to the gateway of Tally, display. For going to display, we can press the D in the keyboard and then list of accounts. Okay, the accounting structure must be arranged like primary group, subgroups, and then ledgers as one under other. Okay, so we can able to alter the ledger or group from the chart of accounts itself. To do so, we has to place the highlighted bar on the desired master and press Ctrl plus enter key. Ctrl plus enter key. We can able to edit this. Okay, this will help to fine tune the charts of accounts. It will help us to make the better presentation. The next one is incorporation of opening balance. Opening balance may also be entered while creating ledger. Else, by altering the ledger, we can incorporate opening balance. When opening balance field is filled with some value, Tally will recommend the debtor or creditor according to the nature of the group. However, the recommended value can be changed by us. Now let us see the example. I am going into accounting info, ledger, and then alter. First I am altering the existing ledger. So for SBI bank account, I am incorporating the opening balance. So as on date we have for example 5,25,000 as debit balance. Whether the bank account will show debit balance or credit balance. You just answer in the comment box. Okay. Okay. Now I have tell. It will shows the credit balance. And then now I am creating the new ledger ICICI current account. The ICICI current account will come under the bank OD account group. Okay. We can also set the OD limit. Suppose if the OD limit is 10 lakhs means on the 1st of April we have 3,40,000 as the overdraft balance. So if the balance is in overdraft means we will automatically change this to debit balance. Okay. Let us create the fixed asset. Furniture as the fixed asset. As on date, the fixed asset balance is 3 lakhs means see in the top right corner you can able to see the total opening balance differences. So we have total debtor balance as 6,40,000 and total creditor balance as 5,25,000 and the difference is 1,15,000. Okay, it helps us to track the total of debit and credit side of the opening balance. This also alerts us to enter the opening balance properly. And it also helps us to check whether both the sides that is debit and credit balance were as same of last period's trial balance and there is no difference between both the sides.